Hi everyone, Nicholas here. Welcome to another Portuguese lesson. In this Portuguese lesson, this is going to be our second part of our Christmas decorations. And in this video, we have a shout out in this video. But there is something that I'm gonna ask y'all to do. Please make sure that y'all please like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel, please. I have Instagram. Follow me over there. And yeah, let's start. Christmas tree in Brazilian Portuguese. Árvore de Natal. Árvore de Natal. Árvore. So when you pronounce this one right here, the letter A, you realize that there's an accent. This accent in Brazilian Portuguese is called acento agudo. Acento agudo. So what it does in Brazilian Portuguese, it makes the vowel sounds more open vowel sounds. You're going to pronounce them more stronger and more open. You're not going to pronounce it like a regular A. You know what I mean? You're saying it ah. So when you say it, try to pronounce those letters more stronger. So you're saying ah. So you would see that on any vowels in Brazilian Portuguese, this accent that's on top of the A. Any vowels. And know what you're thinking. What is the one with the letter C? Well, that is a C with a cedilha. And that one, you are only going to see that on the middle of a word. You will not see it on the beginning of a word or a phrase or a sentence in Brazilian Portuguese. That letter C does sound like a letter S. So that's what it is. But we're not going to have to worry about this on the next few words here on this video. But all I'm trying to say is that this letter A makes a more open vowel sound. You're pronouncing the A more stronger. Árvore. But all I'm trying to say is just there's an accent. It's on top of this A. More stronger. A. And there's an accent on top of this A. R. V. O. R. E. Space D E space N A T A L. And also, if you realize when you say Christmas tree in Brazilian Portuguese, you're saying tree of Christmas. You're not starting with the word Christmas. You're starting with the word tree. This word here, tree in Brazilian Portuguese, árvore. Árvore. So that's how you would say tree. You would say tree first, and then you would say of Natal, Christmas. Instead of saying Natal de árvore, it won't make sense. So every time you would say it in Brazilian Portuguese, you're going to start off with árvore de Natal. Árvore de Natal. So you're starting with the word tree first, which is árvore, and then you are going to end it with Natal. So in Portuguese, you'll do that with lots of words in Brazilian Portuguese with food names. If you remember during the food name series last month, I taught y'all a lot about when you say cake, casseroles. This year we talked a lot about casseroles, and we talked a lot about cookies as well, which was pretty good for the last 2 weeks of the series that we did. Yeah, so that's how it works in Brazilian Portuguese. You would do that. Árvore de Natal. A. And remember that this A has an accent. It's called an acento agudo. You're pronouncing it like an ah sound, more stronger. R V O R E space D E space N A T A L. Árvore de Natal. Alright, our next one over here. Gifts or presents in Brazilian Portuguese. Just so you know, this one is the plural form. I'm teaching y'all this one right here. The gifts and presents in the plural form. So if you're going to say it without the plural, you won't have the S at the end. Presentes. Presentes. P R E S E N T E S. Presentes. Presentes. someone is gonna get a present today. Anyways, presentes. So also, when you say this word right here, presente, without the S at the end, in the other context, it also means present, something in the present. Right now, the period of time occurring now. But, presente also means the moments right now. Presente. Presente. P-R-E-S-E N-T-E. Presente. Presente. But without the S, obviously. Alright, we have one more here. Santa in Brazilian Portuguese. Papai Noel. Papai Noel. P-A-P-A-I space N-O-E-L. Papai Noel. Papai Noel. P-A-P-A-I space N-O-E-L. Papai Noel. Papai Noel. Alright, let's get a review here that I taught you on this video here. Christmas tree in Brazilian Portuguese. Árvore de Natal. Árvore de Natal. A, remember that this A has an accent, and I talked about what that accent is. It's an accent that makes the vowel sounds more open. So it's saying ah. You're not pronouncing that A with the accent like a regular A. You're pronouncing it with more stronger. If you haven't watched my accent video, I talked a lot about it. It's on the channel. I'll probably even link it down here. Árvore de Natal makes it more like an ah sound because of that accent. Because there's also an accent in Brazilian Portuguese that makes it more closed one. There's one that also makes a more nasal sound, if you know what I mean. So, depending on which one it is, that video I did, you can check it out. I posted it this year. A, remember that is an accent. Ah sound. R, V, O, R, E, space. D E space N A T A L. Árvore de Natal. Árvore de Natal. Alright, and we also went over on how to say gifts or presents in Brazilian Portuguese. And I also taught y'all that it also means the present as well without the S. There's no S when you say that one. The present as in time, like right now, is the present. The period of time occurring now. Presents, in plural, I put an S at the end. Presentes. Presentes. P-R E-S-E-N-T-E-S. Presentes. Presentes. You are only putting the S at the end if it's a plural. So if it's not a plural, you would say presente. There's no S at the end if it's not a plural. You would just say presente without the S at the end. Alright, and one more. Santa in Brazilian Portuguese. Papai Noel. Papai Noel. P-A-P-A-I space N-O-E-L. Papai Noel. Papai Noel. Alright, well, this is the end of this lesson. We have a birthday shout out here, and everyone is special, alright? Just everyone is special. But, this person, I usually like to spend time with her son, and it's really good because I feel welcome there, and I feel like this person deserves a shout out. And this person is Beth Hanji. So, let's all sing happy birthday to Beth Hanji. Here we go. You know the drill, everyone. You've been to my channel. And let's do it. birthday to you. Sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Beth Hanji. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Beth Hanji. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed this surprise. Everyone is special, but I just wanted to say as well, I'm also gonna say right here as well, thank you for, dropping me off, picking me up, also receiving me as well on your house, or coming over as well, obviously as well. You learned something Brazilian Portuguese, and if you need any help, I could just, contact me. Yeah, again, thank you for watching this video as well. So yeah, please make sure y'all like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel, please. Follow me on my Instagram. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.